Mark Macqueen here. This is the last opener, 297, taking the same one that Jackson did, yes.
Yeah, and again, it's tough when they're same weight back-to-back like this.
Yep.
And you can't help but compare.
Yep.
But, sometimes it can be deceiving. Unless it's a total all-no grinder, and then
yep.
The indications are all there.
Macqueen here with the...
He's also got a pretty high belt.
Yeah, he does.
But these are not small gentlemen.
No, they aren't.
Depth all day. And, yeah, it's both of them, pretty much everybody's moved the weight, making them look like openers. And they're happy, the fist pump. And we say these two open the same.
Yep.
We also have another guy who the American Open at 295. The difference between 295 and 297.5 is bulk life and jump up a weight class. Just in time for the Worlds to get here.
Oh, man.
After a year of cutting, let me tell you, you can either cut or bulk, and one of them's a lot more fun.
No, exactly.
Mark Macqueen from Great Britain, 315 kilo. He took a slightly bigger jump than Jackson, but I think Jackson's telling himself, look, it's good. It matters where you end up, not where you're halfway in the squat. 17.5 kilos for the Brit.
Yeah, your second attempt is just enough to keep you in contention and not to throw your whole game plan out if you miss your third.
And obviously you don't want to, exactly, and unrack your third being like, I wasn't ready.
Lift on 2.
Depth for sure. Wow, that was a nice squat.
Nice. There we go. That was
all right.
That was the right. That was the right choice.
He's walking into his third attempt without having emptied any of the gas tank. Him and Jackson Spencer are definitely going to have themselves a bit of a squat battle here. I'm wondering, because he took 2.5 kilo more than Jackson Spencer, he can action the gauntlet right back to the Brit, Mark Macqueen.
Now, the thing with Mark's squat is you'll notice his chest kind of comes forward very far out in front of him. So I'd be really interested to see kind of what happens with that on this maximal attempt.
Maximal. There's a word I don't use enough.
Lift is good on 2.
Depth.
Oh, there we go.
Wow. And right back at you, Jackson Spencer. Well, okay, the battle is on.
There we go.
2 whites is all you need. We couldn't see depth there, but
that's all right. Sometimes that works to your advantage. Get the plates cover your hips.
That's it, Helmick.
Opening with 177.5 kilo, just shy of 400-pound opener, and watch how easily he moves this weight. And he's opting to wear a belt. I'm team belt bench press as well. The reason why I like it, I just like the feeling of the compression the belt gives me.
Electing to take no hand off.
Nope. And also taking no sass. Look
Nice.
at that.
There we go.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And whenever you take no handoff, it's either A, you're used to training by yourself and you never get handoffs, or B, you're not risking a bad handoff and throwing yourself in a bad position.
Yep. No, that actually, we noticed that one of these coaches will pick up on that. We'll see.
The head judge can also tell him get out the way if he likes. I know Wild Bill is not a shy man. Mark Macqueen, 187.5 kilo on the bar.
And again, this is actually one of the advantages of taking a handoff for yourself, is you do get a little bit faster of a start command because that guy's just completely out of the way.
3 whites. Look at that leg drive come in. Attempt selection by his team. Now the Brit wants to answer back. Exact same bar being loaded. It's going to stay at 192.5, except it will nudge him 2.5 kilo past Spencer in terms of the projected totals. And obviously 2.5 kilo is nothing for these large men. Looks like he's good for it. What do you think?
I think so. There we go. All right.
Three whites, and he's happy.
We got ourselves
Like
a
these
contest.
fellas, these fellas are opening within 2.5 kilo
Yep.
of each other in their openers in the deadlift. Wow. Yeah, it's a scrap, but he gets it. These are just perfectly selected attempts.
Yep.
They literally had.
That is good.
Now perhaps Jackson Spencer's opening up with a slightly higher dead, so he gets to see what the Brit's going to put in for a second.
Yep.
And trying to continue to go second as long as he can.
Yep. Well, this also now makes, if Macqueen wants to set himself up in the second attempt, this means he now has to throw an extra 2.5 on for this jump.
And that's a double overhand hook grip.
There we go. Hook grip is very popular right now. It is,
So
I would say it is trendy. It is
so
very
popular.
trendy.
A titanic effort.
The approximate time is 5 p.m.
Mark Macqueen, 317.5. Jackson Spencer wants to maintain his slight edge with 320 for his second attempt.
Macqueen, 317.5, 700 pounds, double overhand conventional hook grip. Conventional full double overhand hook grip.
Pulls it up.
Nicely done.
Macqueen.
That'll be three whites. And you know what? There's not a lot of tells there to see whether or not he's getting close to his limit.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
always nicer if you're the opposing nation watching. Let's see if he struggles. We know how close to the limit he is. There's almost no tells here. I can't
Yep.
guess where his limit is right now based off of how smooth that was.
Yep.
Yikes. Let's see how Jackson Spencer handles 320.
You can win some prizes and souvenirs.
Spencer has actually bumped his final attempt up to 330 and looking to finish projected totals at 850. Macqueen has a higher lot number, so this is what he needs to make a play to go second.
So it looks like that the British team is not going to be changing their third attempt.
No, they clearly think Jackson Spencer does not have 330,
Overreaching.
or they think Macqueen doesn't have more than 327.5. So the jockeying is done.
Now, since Jackson has a lower lot number, he cannot pull his third attempt back down. He has to commit to 330 now. So this is a very tactical move by both teams.
Whoa, it's at the knees. It looks like he locked it out.
There we go.
The battle is on, and all the pressure
And
now
that-
becomes on Jackson Spencer. Three White
There we
Knights
go.
is at the World Championship right there. We're about to find out. Another look at this. You knew he wasn't going to let this fall out of the hands. Knees are rattling,
Jackson Spencer.
and his hips come through.
He's the lighter lifter.
Now, has Jackson Spencer ever pulled 330 before?
Let's move to our next category. 120 plus kilo weight class, squat, junior category. Junior.